Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size.
This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Friday afternoon, the 11th of August, 2023. And you, my friends, are listening to the Big Show, Hoodie, J Minogio, and Keyzie, you mad bastard, to take you through your Friday into the weekend. And Mogi, I mean, I've said it all, mate. I'm not going to say any more than I would.
Yeah, I know. And I would too.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think it would ruin the professional relationship.
Yeah,
if things started getting personal, you know what I mean?
Well, you don't get involved with your workmates like that, do you?
Isn't it? It's hard to resist.
I
but
know.
it adds to the chemistry on here, I think. You know what I'm saying?
The pulsing
People
sensual
only tune
energy.
it in because they want to know, will they or won't they? We're like the Ross and Rachel of radio.
Do you remember the one, was it called Moonlighting with Bruce Willis?
Yeah, Sybil Shepherd.
And Sybil Shepherd.
Yeah.
God, that used to turn me
Or
on.
Cheers with Kirstie Alley and
Kirstie.
Ted Danson.
Yeah. Hey,
Cheers.
Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, pretty good, fellas.
Not going to lie.
You know, it's going good. I'm not going to, just going to let you guys do your own little thing there. It seemed like you guys were,
Oh, no, we
Three's a crowd, Keyzie.
Yeah, massively. I'm happy to let us sit this one out.
Yeah,
Plus,
sure.
me and Jase have already been there. So.
Yeah, been there, done that.
One of the biggest mistakes of my life, Mogi. Now, listen, massive show
No.
ahead. Of course,
What?
the Friday Throbber.
Sorry.
I've got to take it now. I've got to take it.
I feel terrible.
Keyzie keeps on saying he doesn't want to. He's not going to do it anymore. There's no fun in it, and yet he cannot stop doing it.
Yeah, I know. I have to resign myself to that fact.
Nah, you're all good. I'll
but,
never do it again, I swear.
But listen, big show because we've got a couple of big winners to have to give away today.
We do.
Also, of course, being a Friday, the Friday Throbber.
Yeah, and in 2.5 hours, what's on tally with Mogi?
Oh, yeah, so good.
What other competitions, mate? We got announcing
We've got
winners
the
for.
Beervana trip to give away.
Three
Oh,
mates.
that's happening next week.
Three mates to
we've
Beervana.
also got the Gran Turismo.
Oh my God,
$2,000 to give away.
Jeez.
But let's just kick off with a bit of a tune, shall we? With the Basement Jacks.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Basement Jacks here on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Don't forget, being a Friday, of course, shout out Fridays.
Don't forget that.
So if you want to shout out, just text us 3483 and we'll do it live on air. But right now it's time for
The Big Poll.
the big poll today. How many beers do you take to a party? 0, 6 or 12 plus? Yeah.
I personally, probably 0.
Yeah.
Be at the party for a couple of hours, go home early.
So you're the guy that turns up with nothing.
Are you drinking?
Yeah.
You're drinking at the party.
So
Responsibly.
you go to the party
Yeah.
and you don't take any beers, but you drink at the party. So you drink other people's beers at the party. You're that guy.
I'm not that guy, but if there's beers there that no one's drinking, I will have a couple of them.
Well, it might not be being drunk in the moment that you look at them, but they will have been brought by somebody else who wasn't tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, I've got to be honest with you. Back in the day, Mogi.
Yeah.
I'd be known to turn up with half a bottle of cider.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was never sure of sort of drinking etiquette back in the day in terms of parties and stuff like that. Like when you have those big bins and they're filled with your Beersies and wines and stuff.
Yeah.
For my mind, that was just open slabber. You know what I mean? It was just like help yourself, go for it. But I've subsequently learned that's really not how it works.
I think that's how it works as long as you're contributing.
Well,
And traditionally, what people would do is they bring along the cheapest beer and then drink the most expensive thing on offer.
Yes. Yeah. You bring along your Rheineck and drink your Coronas.
Yeah, that's right. But Keyzie, so when you never want to walk through the door because there's got to be a little bit of skill in what you're doing there. Thieving, I mean. Like, you don't want to be seen to be walking through the door carrying nothing and then be seen to be drinking because you can sort of get called out.
So what you need to do is, first of all, drink some beers at some stage, keep all your empties,
Yeah.
put them in a backpack.
Yeah.
Walk in with your backpack. Really make a.
Can I use like a shopping carry bag instead of a backpack?
A shopping carry bag's fine, or like a handkerchief tied up and tied to the end of a rope, stick.
A knapsack on my back.
Have that over your shoulder. Walk in, make a big deal out of making sure that people can hear the bottles.
Yeah,
Clinking
clink.
And then sit it down, clank, and then just go, and then say audibly, quite loudly, say, "I'll just grab one of these cold ones. Mine is still warm.
Sure.
Wait for them to cool down, and then just keep doing that."
Yeah, good. Okay, that's good.
what were you sort of running with, Mogi?
Well, nowadays, back in the day, I used to take about 24 and drink about 36.
Yeah.
But now I drink responsibly.
Yeah.
So I'll probably have none.
And can I just reiterate that about drinking responsibly? Can I?
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas. Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
It's one of those things that's always perplexed me. You'd be the sort of guy that would be invited to a barbecue, Keyzie, and they say bring a plate and you bring like 2 sausages.
No, so what you do
He
is
just brings a plate.
I had a friend
fills
once.
it up with food.
We had a barbecue at our place and we said, "Oh, can you please bring a plate?" And we'll all just... He brought a Scotch egg. One Scotch egg, which he then ate.
What I do is bring a packet of biscuits, packet of ginger nuts, if they're on special, or some Crispies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great
Open that
stuff.
up. There's your dessert. Ho in.
We want to know your thoughts on 3483, or if you want to, give us a call on 0800 Hodaki. Intriguing question on a Friday night when a lot of parties are going on. In the meantime, here's the Black Keys.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Black Keys there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Friday afternoon, 14 minutes past 4 o'clock. I believe we've got some shout-outs on 3483.
Yeah, heaps of shout-outs coming through for Shout-Out Friday. Can I get a shout-out to Matty Ratmosphere Dubs from his old mate Dr. Roxo, the rock and roll clown?
Okay. Shout out, mate.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Shout out. Hey guys, Ryan here. Just want to shout out to my boys Hamish, Braden, Chav. Bloody good Kiwis.
Oh,
Yeah,
good
great.
stuff.
Oh, Chav, he was a character,
Actually,
wasn't he?
here's a really good one. Hey guys, you doing Friday shout-outs? If so, can our rugby coach be shouted out? He brings up 200 caps for the mighty Pakuranga Masters team this weekend. Can you please give Harry a backbone shout-out?
Backbone!
Oh, usually we'd all do it too.
It's all
good,
Bugger
though.
that.
Mogi was
Yeah,
overexcited, overstimulated. Hey, the Hodaki Big Show big poll today. How many beers do you take to a party? 0, 6 or 12 plus? We've established at this point on the big show, Mogi 24 plus, Keyzie 0.
In my hay.
I would say my vibe on this particular issue is your standee would be a half does.
6.
Yeah, 6-pack. Generally, when I think of people going to parties, people are carrying a 6-pack. That's my vibe on it.
Right, yeah.
But are we talking a barbecue or a party?
A party.
Well, like a house party.
Yeah.
Oh, well then still 0 for me.
Yeah, well, exactly. It
Yeah.
doesn't really matter what you're going to, Keyzie, as long as there's something there for you to stick your snout in. Yeah, to crack one open.
Yeah.
He's honing them to the day, isn't he? Boy, oh my.
Coke 0. A lot of feedback coming in on 3483 as well. Someone here wants to name and shame his mate who always shows up with double browns and then drinks everyone's delicious panheads.
Well, this is the other thing too, Mogi, and it wasn't so much of an issue back in our day. You know, you don't have your flash beers back then. Your sort of, your boutique brewery kind of stuff, your craft beers, if you will. She was just your Rhinex, your Lion Reds,
Yum.
your Double Browns,
Sure.
your Kiwi Lager.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Occasionally some bastard would splash out and get some Heinies.
It used to be called imported beer, didn't it? But you could never afford that. I used to drink Bighorn.
Oh, Bighorn.
$10 a dozen.
Do you know my favourite way to drink Bighorn?
$9.99.
Oh, I'm amazed I haven't heard of Bighorn.
My favourite way to drink Bighorn.
If you had a taste test, sorry, Keys,
Yeah, no, that's all right.
If you had a blindfold on, somebody poured you a Bighorn, you tasted it, they said, "What is that?" The last thing you would have said was beer.
Right, okay, I'm getting the vibe there. Yeah.
Do you want to know my favourite way to drink
Oh,
Bighorn?
I've been hanging out to hear this.
I mean,
Hey,
geez,
Jase, listen to this, man.
Okay.
Do you want to know my favourite way to drink Bighorn?
Yeah.
Responsibly.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
fellas. Thank you.
Good stuff, Keyzie. Keep those texts coming on 3483. Or give us a call if you've got something to say. In the meantime, here's Blink 182.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Joy Division there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show, Friday afternoon, 23 minutes past 4 o'clock. A few more shout-outs, I believe, fellas, on 3483.
Heaps of shout-outs. Are you sure you want me to read these ones?
Sure.
All right.
By you saying that, I'm getting an idea of what's about to happen.
They're not that bad. Shout out to Schnouty J for winning the Honker Award.
Oh, that's
There you
nice.
go. Nice shout out. Can I get a shout out to Jase's wife for summiting the greatest schnoz in New Zealand?
Good stuff, mate.
And then Big Trev wants to shout out to all the solo mums in Birkenhead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
yeah.
real
good
nice
stuff.
assortment.
Fellas, just on that.
Yeah.
I took my loss heavily yesterday.
Oh, did you?
I had a bit of a grim night, a dark night, Mogi.
Can I say, man, I was a bit worried about you.
Yeah.
Because you walked out of here, your head hanging low,
Yeah, but
your honker pointing south.
Yeah, that's probably
and
why.
you grabbed a massive bag of chips. Keep you company on the walk over to the dairy to buy another bag of cheese balls.
I knew it was bad too because the chips he grabbed, he had said earlier that he didn't even like them.
Yeah.
So he was just eating them, you know?
So it wasn't a goodie, eh?
So I took a rough, fellas, and I didn't have much of a sleep last night. Funnily enough, the massive snores was a bit blocked up, so I was finding it a bit hard to breathe.
Yeah.
And,
Need the nebulizer.
I spent a lot of time in front of the mirror, naked, having a really good look at myself and getting everything, and I realised just how massive my snoz is in comparison to the rest of my body.
Yeah.
Especially a little button
And
mushroom.
I'm thinking to myself, and I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit extreme here. I'm thinking a rhinoplasty.
Oh,
And I know that's probably a bit out there and a bit extreme.
What's
in terms of me
rhinoplasty?
getting an operation on my nose.
To make it smaller.
Yeah. And I know, you guys, it's probably a bit extreme and there's no real,
well,
you know what I mean?
No, I think in this day and age, things like that are pretty common. You know, a lot of people get that sort of stuff done. So I don't see why you wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? What do you think, Mike?
Well, it just feels really invasive.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I've always said I am what I am and I just got to live with that. But,
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
nowadays-
It just feels like an extreme move on my part to sort of,
Not really, man. I mean, thing about it is, if it's going to make you happy, if it means that your wife shows you a bit more attention, if it makes it a bit easier on Keyzie and myself here,
You got to think about us.
yeah, I think that's a good thing, man. I mean, I'd just get a few quotes, man. I just get out there and test the waters and see what it is that you're dealing with.
Shop
Like, what's the
around.
recovery time? How much are we looking at
weeks.
here? 2 weeks, is it?
Yeah.
How much?
I think it's about 40 to 50K.
Is it that much?
Well, they've got to set up the scaffolding around it.
I've
and
got to...
get a whole lot of subbies in.
Well, I'm looking to take a couple of inches off. You know what I mean? So,
what's the point?
So it's not really, 3 or 4 inches, Keyzie.
oh yeah,
And,
right. Yeah.
so, I mean, this is what I mean. It just feels a bit extreme. And
Well,
I mean,
look, extreme
people
situations,
accept,
Jase.
people accept me for who I am, Mogi. And I...
Yeah, but that doesn't really happen in real life. I mean, there's the dream world.
Sure,
There's
sure.
how you'd like the world to be, where everybody accepts freaks for how they look and massive honkers hanging off the front of their heads and all that sort of stuff. I mean, how great would that be if you lived in a world where people didn't judge you and talk about you behind your back for
Yeah,
the
that
would
state
be
of you and all
great.
that sort of
Oh, no, that's
But
true.
the reality is that's not the world we live in, man.
Yeah.
So, look,
I reckon do it.
I tell you what, it'd be really nice to come into the office and not have people whispering behind my back
Yeah.
about my massive snoz.
because you can smell something's
Yeah,
not
well,
right,
I
eh?
can. Bloody oath I can.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Talented finger there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show Friday afternoon. The time is 4:45. Now, we've been running the Beervana competition, haven't we, Mogi?
We have, mate.
3 mates to Beervana
Yeah.
down in Wellington there. And we've been running a competition along with it to get you and 2 mates down, pay for your flights, pay for your accommodation. And now the time has come, guys, for us to call the caller.
Bloody good prize, man.
Yeah, it is a good prize.
Massive prize. It's a big event too. Literally next Friday, we're going to be down there doing the show
Literally.
live.
Yes, we are.
From
Literally.
Beervana.
Literally.
Yeah, August 18th and 19th at Sky Stadium. There are still a few tickets available, so if you're keen...
How many tickets are left?
Oh, I don't have the exact
Could you
number.
find that out, Keyzie?
Just
Yeah.
make a note of that, would you, mate? And
Yeah.
just text us. You might not get.
Yeah,
you might not get
I'll
that.
look into it tonight.
Yeah,
I'll text
thanks.
you.
Yeah.
But
Don't text me after 8, though,
okay.
because they'll be busy.
Yeah, okay. If you want tickets, though, beervana.co.nz.
Yeah,
Cool.
good stuff. And seriously, it is a bloody good time.
Oh,
Now,
it's-
I've had the pleasure of doing it a couple of times. It's good stuff. Now, I believe we have the winner online already. Darren, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good thanks.
Good on you, mate.
Hey.
Hey, Darren, let me ask you, what do you do for a crust?
I'm a jeweler.
Backbone!
That's backbone stuff.
First ever jeweler, actually.
We've never
it
had a
is.
jeweler.
No, I don't think we have. Now, listen, Darren, because it's you and two mates, who are you thinking of taking with you?
Oh, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find someone easy enough.
Oh, mate, you'll
yeah.
be going off.
Totally going off. And, you know, there's accommodation as well, mate. That's going to be good, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, good stuff.
The only sad thing is that you got to share a bed with your two mates. They had a couple of rooms there for you, but we decided just the one will be plenty.
Yeah.
You can just sort of get a bit of a three, what is it, Goldilocks and the Three Bears situation going on. Does that sound all right to you?
Yeah, it might alter the choices a bit, but
Yeah.
Good on you,
Hey,
mate.
Darren, do you have a sleeping bag?
I do.
Oh, right, yeah,
That's good, because it's a
good.
futon type setup, I've been
Yeah,
told.
it is.
Yeah,
They don't have any linen and stuff like that. But, hey,
Actually, Darren, if you do have to share the bed, as we're saying, who do you think you'd bring with you?
Probably my partner first.
yeah.
My wife! Damn it.
No.
Well, I might not be married.
No.
Yeah,
God,
sorry.
that was presumptuous.
Sorry,
That's
yeah.
possibly a sore spot for old Darren.
Yeah, sorry
it
about
might
that,
be.
Darren.
You haven't
Sorry,
thought
mate.
about that.
Hey, Darren, listen, mate, congratulations on winning that. And make sure you pop in and come and say good day to us on the Friday.
Yeah, we'll do.
Good on you, mate.
Darren.
Yeah.
Good on you, mate. Yeah, good on you, mate.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yes, indeed, the Chemical Brothers to finish us off for the 4 to 5 hour. Now, of course, as always, being a Friday, the Friday Throbber coming up next, fellas.
Yeah.
How are we feeling about that?
Great.
Don't know, man. I
Yeah.
never know.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. It's
I've
up
gone
to
with
the
a bit of a
people, so-
remix this week as well, so people don't really know it.
Yeah.
So then it's like, it's risky.
Wow.
But, you know.
Let me comfort you with this, Mogi. No one ever knows the stuff I play.
Oh, that's
so
true,
you know
man.
what I mean? So
As long as you knows it.
Yeah. Robber. So make sure you tune in. Also coming up after 5 o'clock, by the way, our Gran Turismo winner.
That's right.
We've
So
got $2,000 to give away,
we
man.
do have $2,000 to give away. The final video has been uploaded to our social media now. More info on how you can win that $2,000
Okay.
though, just after 5.
Okay.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back, you mad bastards. If you don't know what the Friday Throbber is, basically each of us here in the studio choose a song to kick off your Friday, get you in the mood for, I don't know, a bit of party action or whatever, heading into the weekend.
Yes.
Keyzie running away with it at the moment.
It's going really well.
Do you want a score update?
It's 11-6-5, isn't it? Or 4.
Sorry, Chris is on 11, Mike is on 6, Jace is on 4, not
Yeah.
5, Jace, 4.
Yeah, sorry.
Can't drag it
was,
out, can he?
It was
Yeah.
my bad. And you, the listeners, obviously get to decide by calling us on 0800 Hodaki. Why don't you kick us off this time, Mogi?
No, he wants to go
Oh,
last.
yeah, no, I can go. It's a bit of it's a risky one because it is a remix.
All right.
It is a remix, but it is also the Prodigy.
Keyzie. Don't say smack my Keyzie up.
Good, eh? The
No,
remix,
that's terrible.
because the original, you can't. The original is smack my up. You can't say that. So they've released a remix.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, out of it, eh?
Yeah, it's
Can you just
crazy.
do you want to hear that again?
Out of it.
You want me to play from the start again?
Yes,
We just
out of
want
it,
to
man.
start.
No, you don't get a double play.
Keyzie. Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that one, to be honest, mate.
What are you running with, Keyzie?
What are you running with, Jace?
What are you running with, Keyzie?
I'm running with an absolute belter.
Oh,
Tune. And I get to play it twice, too, because Mogi did.
yeah, man.
It's the Transplants, Diamonds and Guns. Big tune.
Now,
Big tune.
This,
Here we go.
my tune. As I mentioned earlier in the week, fellas, I went to see a film,
Oh,
Topless
God.
Women Talk About Their Lives. This tune was a band I used to go and see live all the time. They were great
Is
live.
this where you did your heroin dancing?
Yeah, my heroine dancing. Bit of Kiwi for you, bit of nostalgia for Hoodie J.
All right, that'll do. What do you think, New Zealand? Give us a tip. No, I'm joking. Oh, what an absolute throbber.
Come on, man, it's a tune. It's the Bats.
When was this recorded?
North by North.
Mean.
The Bats?
The Bats, man. Yeah, I know. Probably only one listener out there have heard of them. But hey, listen, the most important thing is you decide and he's going to give us a call on 0800 Hodaki. In the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of Guns N' Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
It's the Hodaki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Yes, indeed. The highlight of the Friday show, and indeed of the week, really, fellas, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, actually, just thinking about party mode, we're getting to the end of winter, fellas. Isn't it great? It's getting a bit lighter out there, I noticed, mate.
Get a bit lighter, man.
Yeah, have you noticed that at night? The birds are chirping. It's getting a bit lighter in the morning, too. There,
Can we
mate.
not
in the
do
morning.
lighter chat again?
It's still dark in the middle of the night, though.
Yeah, it's so really
It
dark.
never changes.
Still
Guys.
a bit nippy, too, to be honest.
No, it's cold.
Now, Mogi, for your Throbber, you went for...
Bit of Prodigy there.
Remix, though.
Gonna smack my up. Up.
Keyzie.
Smack my Keyzie up. Not sure how I feel about that one.
Actually, if Keyzie and I ever do end up in the ring, that's going to be my walk-on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. By the way, my tune that I've chosen today, I hope it'll make an appearance on the 90s till now countdown from 2002. The Transplants, Diamonds and Guns. Tune.
Woo-woo!
By the way, to vote on that countdown, text song to 3483 and you could win an instant record collection.
Yeah,
How
90
about that?
vinyls, they're beautiful. Hoity J went a bit down the nostalgia track here. The band I used to see live, the Bats. Come on, guys, keep it local, man.
We had a chat a couple of weeks ago about keeping them throbbing too, and all respect to the Bats, but
Come on, that's not unthrobbing.
No, it's a good song. It's just a song that you'd hear if you were like in a house bus or something.
House bus.
You know what I mean?
Hey, let's let the people decide. Terry, you mad bastard, how's life?
Mate, how you going?
Yeah.
Bloody backbone?
Yeah, good,
good,
thanks,
mate.
mate.
Good,
Good.
mate,
What are
dog.
you running with there, Terry?
Oh, mate, it's got to be Prodigy all day long, brother.
good on you,
Prodigy,
mate. Good on you, mate. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
The Mighty Warriors.
Yeah,
go the Waz.
good on you, Terry.
Hey, Grace, how's life?
Oh,
Good, thank you. How are you going?
Yeah, good, Grace. How are you?
Yeah, very good, Grace.
Yeah, good.
What are you running with, Grace?
I'd like to vote for the Bats one.
Yeah, good on you,
good on
Grace.
you,
No,
mate.
but seriously, Grace, who are you voting
Yeah,
No, seriously, that's what I'd like to vote for.
yeah.
Oh,
Good
okay.
on you,
Mate.
Grace.
Good on you, Grace.
Yeah. No,
for? She was a bit weird.
what's going on there, Sam? You mad bastard. How's life? Who? Someone.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah,
Yeah, good,
someone.
mate. How you
Yeah.
going, Sam? Who are you voting for, mate?
Well, I'd like to vote for an all-time classic and smack my Keyzie up.
Yeah. Woo!
Damn it.
That was weird. Something weird happened on
well,
the
it's not that
phone
weird.
stand.
It's not that weird because the person that got selected then always votes for Keyzie, and the person that pushed that button was Keyzie.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was it not?
No,
Because I was
And
going to
also,
a call and then it
Well,
went.
there was a little look on your face there,
But
Keyzie.
anyway.
You look guilty.
No.
But all good. We got a banging tune.
Yeah.
Remix.
I don't know how I feel
by
about this.
DJ Puggalugs.
So you just want Pugs to be responsible for this one?
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
I hated that.
Yeah, saying it sucked.
Yeah, man, it was good, eh?
Wow.
The thing about it is, it's up to the people.
Jase.
I can't even remember. How does that the Bats one go again?
Actually had a bit of character about it. Some electronic.
Electrolyte.
Electronic. I'm tripping. I'm
this
tripping.
is sad, isn't it? He's had a rough week.
Hey, now listen.
Look, so, hang on.
Someone's about to have a very good week.
Oh!
Someone's about to have a very good week, fellas, because of Gran Turismo. Now, we've been saying text GT Jase.
No, we haven't. GT Michael, GT Keyzie,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
To 3483 to win $2,000. Basically, you had to pick who you thought would win the driving challenges. There were 3 of them. All 3 videos are now up on our Instagram account. Go have a look, Hodaki Big Show. We're going to call someone very soon on 0800 Hope. Wait, no, we're going to call them.
Yeah, they're.
We
They
won't call
don't work
They
here.
don't call us.
Yeah,
So we'll call them on their cell phone.
yeah, that'll be better. It'll be faster.
We did think of the idea of getting all the winners and putting them on a paper ballot, Keyzie, remember?
That's right.
And putting them in your snoz and drawing one out from
Jase.
there.
Jase.
But we decided against
Jase.
that in the end, didn't we?
Well, they'd probably
we
use my
decided
nose.
against that.
They'd use my nose because they'd be able to find them. Whereas if they were in your nose, God, you need a cave expedition to get it out. I thought we were done with this.
Now,
if you've texted...
totally.
If you've texted the winning person, all right, should we reveal who the winning person is? Or should we do that in the next break? What do you reckon? Now? The winning person is...
Oh, I like this.
Keyzie.
Oh.
So...
Thank you.
If you text a GT Keyzie...
That's right.
You're in the draw.
Then we could be ringing you very, very shortly. We'll play a couple of tunes and get back to you. Stand by!
Keep your phones on, would ya?
Hodaki Big Show Podcast. Radio Hodaki.
Get a chance to compete in professional racing.
And the Gran Turismo movie.
Dude, this is rude.
Yes, indeed, in celebration of the Gran Turismo movie just out. Apparently, great watch, fellas.
Yeah.
Great watch.
Orlando Bloom, magnificent. And in order to win this prize we're about to give away, it's $2,000. We went and filmed a whole lot of driving challenges. People had to text in who they thought would win the challenges. GT Hoity J, GT Mike, or GT Keyzie.
Yes.
I was actually given some stats as to how many people text in.
Oh,
certain
great.
names.
Can I just make a point there, by the way? I think Hoity J was just a bit too long for people to text in.
It
So
also accepted Jase.
Yeah, they searched all of them.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
wondered
yeah.
about that.
So I was given statistics which showed the bulk of people text through GT Keyzie.
Yes.
All right, so that was about, I think half of the votes were GT Keyzie.
Sure.
40% of them were you, Mike.
We're Mogi.
10% behind me, which left about 10% of the votes, which were for you, Jase.
What's your point?
Oh, nothing. I don't have a point. And I was about to go into a nose joke there, but I won't because we're past that now.
Totally we are. Hey, but fellas.
Yeah, babe.
Yeah.
We've got a bit of cash to give away, so should we give someone
$1,000, eh?
Should we give someone a call?
1,000 big ones,
definitely
man.
give
I
someone
can't
a call.
believe we're giving away $500. $250 seems like a lot of money, but I mean,
Mike.
anybody be happy with $100.
Mike, it's $2,000 New Zealand dollars. All
Here
right?
we go.
Let's call
Here
the
we
winner.
go.
God, I'm nervous. This person texts GT Keyzie.
Obviously,
Oh,
he's not a deer brain.
if he was, he would have texted GT Jase.
Hello, Matt speaking.
Yeah, g'day, Matt, you mad bastard. It's Hoity J Minogio and Keyzie from the Hodaki Big Show. How you going, mate?
Oh, very well, thanks, fellas. How are you guys?
Yeah,
Going
good,
pretty
thanks.
grouse,
Yeah,
man.
Mate,
good,
thank
thanks,
you.
man. Good. Hey, Matt, what do you do for a crust?
Hey, I'm still at university at the moment.
Oh, backbone!
Future of this country, mate.
Yeah, you massive
Backbone of this
bludger.
country.
Good on you, mate.
And obviously, Matt, you texted in GT Keyzie. Why was that?
Look, I have listened since you guys sort of started maybe 2 years ago around about
That's
now.
right,
And,
that's
yeah, mate.
right.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice that he often mentioned he might be going home and parking up in front of his little PlayStation there.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
he might know a thing or two about the old Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
well, you're
yeah,
right.
He's
Not
not wrong. Do you know,
he's
and,
a bit
and
of a
I
gaming geek.
hate to steal one of Keizie's better stories, but do you know that Keyzie owns all 7 Gran Turismos, man?
Fantastic.
Isn't
How
that a
long
great
is that
yarn?
back to?
If
That
you're
is a
looking
good
to
yarn.
impress a lady, rip that yarn out.
Totally,
I
mate.
might have to borrow one.
So you're a student, Matt, which is great. And I imagine, my friend, that you would greatly appreciate $2,000 being put in your bank account.
Oh, hoity J, that would be unreal. Absolutely unreal.
It's all yours, mate.
It's all yours, my friend. $2,000. How good.
Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed.
An
No
absolute
worries.
joy.
No worries at all, Matt. Thank you very much for supporting Team Keyzie, mate, and enjoy that $2,000, okay?
Hey, my pleasure. My pleasure. I always knew you could do it.
Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
good on you,
Oh,
mate.
Good
Good on
bastard,
you,
old
mate.
Matty, eh?
Stay on the
Hey?
line, mate.
Well,
and,
we've all had a win this week, haven't we?
yeah, we have.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
won the Throbber.
That's
You've
right.
won the
I won the
Gran
Gran
Turismo.
Turismo. And what did you win, Jase?
Big honker.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. How good for Matt, eh? Student too. I like giving a student 2K. That makes me feel good.
That was good, eh?
Bloody good, man.
real good
$2,000.
Party time for Matt in the near future,
he'll
I
piss
think.
it up, yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, massive sporting weekend ahead, and with that in mind, it's time for this.
Time to chat footy with me, Keyzie. What are the Warriors up to?
Yeah, well, you did a bit better last time.
Thanks, fellas, yeah.
Keyzie, so we thought we'd hand it back to you, mate, give you another opportunity. That's what we do, isn't it, Mogi?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Thanks,
Nurture the
guys.
young.
Yep. So
Take you one to my breast.
All right. So the Warriors.
Just a couple of tips up front
Suckle
and
away.
just some things for you to cover off.
Right, should we do this
number one
afterwards?
Well, I just don't want you to miss anything.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing you got to keep in mind is this is actually a West home game that they've given to the Warriors to thank them for everything they did during the COVID period.
Oh, yeah.
So the game's been played at Hamilton. So technically, it's a Warriors home game, but in reality,
It's not,
it's at home. Going down to Hamilton there, we've played 4 games there before. We've lost every single one of them.
Yes.
At the same time, the West Tigers are pretty much in a solo effort for the wooden spoon. So if we lost this one, we'd be pretty gutted. So all of these things are critical, Keyzie. West Tigers are pretty strong in the centre of their pack for some reason. I don't know what it is. They're managing to hang tough. But
they need to go out wide.
The link between forwards and backs isn't working, so they're a bit of a shambles. But I think there'll be plenty of action for us out wide. We have lost Chance. Nickel Clodstad, which sort of removes a link between the halves and Dallin Watini-Zalesniak's wing, so I'm not sure if we're going to get as much action over there. But there's plenty of room on both sides and up the guts. I mean, the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, the Warriors have scored more tries up the middle of the field than any other team in the NRL. So it doesn't matter where you're strong, we're going to be scoring tries, So
sweet.
Looking pretty good. The Dally M's are going to be happening. So Sean Johnson looking to shine again as he rampages towards that title for the first time. So just all of these little critical stuff.
And the other thing
you
is,
can think of, Jase?
I was going to say, Mogi, usually I'd look at this as a danger game for the Warriors in the past, but this is a different Warriors side under new tutelage, under new a coaching system.
I feel like you said this last week.
I feel like,
you say vibe.
They've turned the page, and the vibe in the side is really, really positive. But I still think, and I think you made a really good point about West Tigers being solid in the centre there. We're going to have to spread it wide to score, and that's
spread
an
it
area.
wide.
Don't ever underestimate them.
But as you were saying to me earlier, before you spread it wide, you've got to earn it up the guts. And I just thought, Jase, you know your stuff, man. So all of this stuff, Keyzie, if you can just sort of cover that off, brother.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so the Warriors taking on the Tigers in Hamilton.
We've got to wrap it up. Sorry, man.
What? I didn't even have time to do it.
You've got to. Well, you got just enough time for Yummy Boy.
Yeah,
Keyzie's Yummy Boy of the Week.
Yummy. Tane Tuopiki, who's filling in for Chance at fullback.
Absolutely agree. That dude is a gun.
He's hot, man.
He's yummy. He's also very young.
Oh.
Not weird, though. All good. Go the Warriors, 7:30. Also, if you're going to watch the games, make sure you check it on Sky Sport 9 and have Di Henwood and Ben Hurley's commentary, why don't you?
Oh, you're not doing it tonight? I know you're having a romantic
tomorrow night
with your wife, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be steamed. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you'll be steamed.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Faith No More there to finish off the 5 to 6 hour. And how are we feeling, fellas? We're all good?
Pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'm tired.
I am looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah, so am I, actually.
I am looking forward to the weekend.
Yeah. I'm tired, though, because I've run out of gas a wee bit. All the excitement. We had the Throbber. We've given away 2 massive prizes today.
We have 2 massive prizes.
It's been a good week.
Yeah,
it has.
I found out I've got the smallest nose out of all of us, so it's been a massive week.
Well, the longest.
Jase, I feel like out of everyone, you should be the one that wants to put this to bed, right? So I haven't brought up your nose unless you bring up my nose.
That's not true. That's not true.
Dropped in a couple of doozies.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All
You've been leading it, to be fair.
Have I really?
Yeah.
And yours
but
is the longest.
then Jase has jumped in there. I mean, you guys, it's been a tough watch and a tough listen, I'll be honest with you, because the one thing we said was that we were putting it to bed, and then you two have not put it to bed at all.
And Mogi's is the widest, but I mean, that's not the point. Let's just move on
Jase,
from it.
Pointing out that he's got a chode nose isn't going to help anything. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
And meanwhile, I just stay above it.
Yeah, of course
you know what I mean?
You stay above the
keep
frame.
your nose out of it.
Yeah. But you're right, fellas. It has been a long week. But a bloody good one.
It has.
I'm looking forward to I'm getting back into my fishing and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking to try different destinations. You know what I mean?
Around New Zealand or around?
Around Auckland City, actually. I'm going to go under the Harbour Bridge tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I remember once, because I was fishing out west all this time and I wasn't catching anything, went down to Takapuna Wharf there.
Oh, yeah.
With just a little hand line.
Yeah.
Not even a rod, a little hand line. World record marlin.
Really?
Dude, just on the hand line.
Wow.
Took me 18 hours.
How much did it weigh?
It was about 182 kgs.
182 kg,
So,
right?
yeah.
Gee whiz, that's
Yeah.
a lot, though. Have you ever been back?
Nah. I felt like I'd been there and done that after that.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I mean? Yeah.
Gee whiz.
What are you doing, Keyzie?
I'm just Googling what the heaviest marlin ever caught was.
Oh, this is
Right.
the heaviest marlin off Takapuna Wharf.
Yeah, with a hand line.
With a hand line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it says here 1,560 pounds.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
about sort of 630 kegs or something
Yeah,
like
so
that.
the one you caught is actually tiny.
Well, no, but you got to remember it was on a hand line
Off Takapuna Wharf.
off the wharf
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right,
a
okay.
So,
world
I mean,
record.
then that makes sense, Keyzie.
Hey,
Yeah.
fellas, you know what I've just realised?
What's that, mate?
You know what's up shortly after 6 o'clock?
Oh, my God,
Oh,
mate. What's
jeez,
on the
is it?
TV with Mike
Is
Minogue?
Oh, yeah. No, I was talking about the big poll update. But
Oh,
yeah, what's on
yeah.
Oh,
telly?
the big pole.
Oh, man.
Oh, can't wait.
The Beersies. How many Beersies do you
I
take
know,
to
I
your
know.
party?
I know, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
We'll get into that.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
The Cure there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show. Now, the big poll today, we're thinking, what's a Friday kind of thing? And that's going to parties. And we asked the question, what's the sort of, how many beers do you take to a party?
Yeah.
And we gave you the option, I think, of 0, 6 or 12 plus.
That's right.
So right now, let's get the results.
The Big Poll.
If you,
I'm picking,
what?
thinking about it.
Yeah, sure. I get a feeling Jase is going to nail it.
Because Jase has been looking at it ahead of time and then pretending he's guessing it.
I haven't looked at my phone for a long time.
All right, what's your guess, Jase?
I'm just thinking about our audience.
Sure.
And because I'd go, your average would be 6. People take a 60-pack.
I reckon
But
a dozen. If they're drinking a dozen, it'll be about 60%.
I think
plus.
Now that I think about it, I reckon 12 plus for our audience, it'll be 70 plus.
Right. And what do you think for 0?
10, 12, 14, 18.
Has he nailed it again?
So 12 plus 73%, Jase.
Oh,
You've
you've
pretty much
done
nailed
it
it.
again, Chase.
Jeez, that is amazing.
It's uncanny. It really is.
That is amazing. I don't know what it is.
I
do.
A six-pack.
Psychic.
20%, six-pack, 21%, sorry, and 6% of people think bringing nothing to a party is a good idea.
Right.
6%.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're in the 6% there, Keyzie.
Yeah, just show up and drink whatever's around.
Yeah.
Why don't you just play the game, Jase? Why don't you, instead of having a peek beforehand, just vote properly?
It's interesting, actually, because Pugs just came in before Mogan. He was saying he's been invited to a party, but he's feeling a bit knackered as well.
Oh, is
so
he?
he doesn't think he can make it.
Even a young man like him.
Yeah, I know. He's a real party animal.
Maybe
too,
you should
old
go
Pugs.
in his place, you guys.
Oh,
It's
no,
fair,
I've-
well, I'm on the wagon at the moment, so there's not much point, even though
Yeah.
I'm a responsible drinker at the same time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Well, I'm not
Yeah.
a responsible drinker,
Although
and I
do-
am on the wagon.
I do like going to parties and just going round and telling people that they should be drinking responsibly.
Well, yeah,
Just,
yeah.
ease
Yeah,
up there, getting a bit rowdy there, Keyzie. Just, ease up, brother.
I like going around parties and just telling people about how I feel about me not drinking.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
right.
And then sort of making subtle comments to the people
Yeah.
I'm talking
To
to.
people.
Sort of just telling them that, things I've sort of found since I've been on the wagon and just,
Yeah.
mental toughness, etc.,
So
etc.
you-
things have really been good. And you
Feel
could probably,
vigorous, healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So if
And
I-
wake up brand new, no regrets, all that sort of stuff. you
I
know what
wake up, I don't come
I lead
to.
by example.
Yeah.
Do those people then
I'm
just...
a good dad.
Do those people turn around and tell you to keep your massive nose out of their business? Jase. Jase.
This is disappointing, isn't it? You know what I mean? See, I don't know about you, Hoodie J, but when I was growing up, a man's word meant something.
I thought so,
All right,
Mogi.
Monday, all right? Monday, no more.
it's a real
I will be
shame.
cold turkey, all right, fellas? I'll be on the
I
wagon.
don't think you're addicted, man. I don't think you're going to be able to wean yourself off.
Is this
the
my
big
cheese balls?
schnoz. I don't think you're going to be able to.
You can't help yourself,
This is your
Keyzie.
cheese balls. It is. This is your durries.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh. Hey,
So good.
Yeah.
Bit of Fat Boy Slim, fellas. Bit of Fat Boy Slim for your Friday night. Now, we've got a couple of days off, usually in a couple of days. I mean, I'm so busy most of the time, Mogi, I don't get a chance to, watch telly, but I might, watch a bit of, especially in the weekend, a bit of sport usually.
Sure.
But, I'm going to take some of the recommendations you made me.
Sure.
Over the Ben Stokes one and stuff.
You already watched that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I'm just going to watch it again
Yeah,
because
good.
I wasn't really concentrating.
Sure.
This is why this particular segment, What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
So good.
It's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Last night I watched the Buckle League.
Oh, Panthers.
Buckle League. I did. I watched the old Penrith Panthers against the Manly Sea Eagles. It was pretty funny game actually.
Oh yeah.
Did you watch it?
Nah.
Yeah.
Not interested in those two teams.
Sort of a few brain explosions from Manly. Quite funny. They're 5'8".
Josh Schuster.
Don't know what the guts was there. Pretty funny. Watch the highlights if you get a chance. Got a intercept, run away, then kicked ahead for himself, even though he was the slowest person.
He's very slow, yeah.
And massively overweight.
Yeah.
When he had a guy with wheels immediately to his left he could have passed to.
The two wingers are literally two of the fastest guys in the NRL as well.
And they also played a game of forceback, so the ball got kicked to Manly, then the fullback just kicked it back.
What? Like
but
Union?
It was like that was the coach said that was a plan. We're just trying to do something different because we're not good enough to beat them. And if they hadn't buggered it up, they probably would have won. It was good, just good to watch something different.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah,
good
thanks,
on you. Getting
mate.
into your sport early for the weekend.
Yeah,
there.
mate.
I watched First Man, Ryan Gosling playing Neil Armstrong. Great movie, blockbuster. One of those movies you just sit back, you're in safe hands. You can just relax and enjoy it for what it is. You don't have to think too much. Bloody good.
Magnificent film it
Yeah,
is. From the
bloody
guy that
good.
directed Whiplash and Babylon and La La Land.
Yes, very good, Keyzie, if you haven't seen it.
Oh, yeah. I'll check it out.
And Ryan Gosling, how hot.
So hot.
Yeah,
Makes
man.
it look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Didn't you used to be in a TV show with Ryan Gosling, Mike?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been pretty
It was called, what was it? Jesus, I forget now. Young Hercules.
No,
That's right. Oh,
Young
great
Hercules.
stuff,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
That'll be a claim to fame for you.
Not really. It's sort of,
Yeah.
you sort of look back at it and you're embarrassed.
I wouldn't
Gee,
brag about it. Yeah, I'm sorry for bringing
I
it
imagine
up.
that a lot of people are like, what? You've acted with Ryan Gosling?
Yeah, for a while there I was bringing it up at every opportunity, but people just got sick of it, to
Oh,
be
did
honest
they?
with you. And in the
Yeah.
end, it was sort of like they'd leave the room as soon as I came in.
Oh,
So
that's weird.
I've given it up.
What
Yeah.
character did you? You didn't play that punishing Hephaestus dude, did you? That guy is so
No,
annoying.
I was sort of, I think it was Adonis I played, and
Oh, yeah.
Hercules
Oh,
comes
Adonis.
along and just adores my form, and he starts working out and stuff and looking at himself in the mirror at the gym.
Oh, so
yeah,
good.
good stuff.
I watched the last episode of Catastrophe Season 1.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's minor spoiler, but not really. They just have a huge fight on their wedding night and ruin it. And I'm just like, don't do that. Not on your wedding night,
Yeah.
Because you were saying off here,
What?
Keyzie, that you had a similar experience.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it sort of cuts quite close to the bone for me.
Yeah. What was
Yeah.
that about?
Oh, my thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it was about, look, I don't want to get into it.
Oh, I know. Okay, you don't want to relitigate it.
Yeah, it was about me wanting cheeseburgers because it was late, and then her being like, I'm not taking you to get cheeseburgers, and then me being like, well, if you're not going to take
must have been fuming.
I was fuming, yeah.
Good stuff, mate.
Yeah,
Good
so
stuff.
good.
Hey,
What?
you guys feel like a bit of Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
News here on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Friday night. Now, fellas, in our podcast outro today, we were talking about we need to get some sort of competitions going between us, like your table tennis, your basketball, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
What about a beer pong competition?
Good idea.
Bring it on.
You know what I
Have
mean?
you ever even played beer pong?
Yes, I have. Many
Really?
times. Yeah, a couple of times.
Well, hang on, many times or 2 times?
Well, quite a few times.
Two
Well,
or
hang
three
on.
times.
Pardon?
2 or 3 times.
Like
if you had to put a number on it.
Not more than 10, but more than 5.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hang on, you said a couple of times, and now it's more than 5.
I mean, it was just a general phrase.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, quite a lot.
Not quite a lot.
No, that's not quite a lot. That's hardly any.
That's not quite a lot.
Actually, what I would say is probably more than 10 times because they often go to the tournaments and I get roped in to play them and stuff.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean?
So you forgot
yeah.
about all the times that you played them at tournaments.
Yeah, I
forgot
did.
about those.
Yeah, so probably when I'm thinking about how many times, I'd say, between 10 and 20.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So a couple of times is now between 10 and 20.
Yeah, 10 and 20.
Yeah.
Probably 15.
Yeah.
Far, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I've probably played it maybe 50 times.
Yeah.
So that's still not
okay.
that many times.
I've never played it.
Never played once.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is, Jase, you can go along to another one of these tournaments you like so much.
You're joking.
The New Zealand Kiwi Pong Championships. Happening in Auckland, Saturday, September 2nd. On Auckland?
Happening on Auckland.
In Auckland?
Happening in Auckland. Saturday, September the 6th. Can you not do that every time I accidentally say something wrong? We could just gloss over it and it would be smooth.
So you're not going to learn, Keyzie. You're not going to learn.
Yeah. I need to learn, text Pong to 3483. You'll get a link. Follow the link and you will be able to get a free team registration because it does cost to put your team in, but we've got a whole heap of free registrations to give away.
Why don't we form a team?
I think is it two-a-side?
Two-a-tide, yep.
Yeah, I mean,
two-a-tide.
You two-a-tide, Keyzie.
Two-a-tide.
Me and you, Mogi.
Yeah, okay.
We'd be ace.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Saturday, September 2nd. Are you guys going to text Pong to 3483?
Nah.
All right, well, you have to pay to enter then. But the good thing is, if you win the competition...
Yeah, what's the good thing?
The good thing is, if you win the competition...
Competition.
That was intentional.
I
got you. You could win a spot. Well, no, you will win a spot at the International Beer Pong Competition in Bali next year with 2 return flights, 4 nights accommodation, transfers, and 10 million rupee spending money. Worth it.
That's the good thing.
Yeah, good stuff.
That is the good thing.
So you've played...
I can see us running away with that, Mogi.
Same.
You reckon?
Yeah.
He's played never, and you've played a couple, or maybe a few, or quite a few actually, or less than 5, on more than 10, but less than 20, 15 times.
Yeah.
Text Pong to 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you bastards. That's your Friday show done and dusted.
Jase, you can't just call them bastards.
Oh, did I do that, did I?
It's going to be mad bastards
did I not
or
say
dirty
mad?
bastards.
There you go, you mad bastards.
Yeah.
Look, I'm fatiguing up,
Yeah,
fellas.
I know.
You know,
I know. It's getting
understand?
late, man.
It's been a long week in some respects.
It has.
But what are you getting up to this weekend, Mogi? A bit of relaxation, mate?
I don't think so, actually. I think I'm working all weekend, but I will be taking my kid to swimming, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh.
It's been a bit of a break of that.
Yes.
And I always enjoy it. And, Warriors tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Warriors
7:30.
tomorrow night, so I'm thrilled about that.
How good, eh?
Oh,
Jeez, I won't be missing
so
that.
good.
Keyzie, what are you up to, mate?
Tomorrow I've got a big one. A friend of ours just turned 40 and is having a housewarming, so
no.
big day for old Keyzie tomorrow.
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
Bit of
Lordy.
blocked up Monday for old Keyzie.
Yeah. Nasally Keyzie on Monday then.
Oh, will I be nasally, will I, Jase?
Yeah.
Oh, will I? And then tonight, though, just going to watch a movie with the wife.
Oh, what do you got?
I don't know. Suggestions? A nice... I was thinking a good year, that one with Russell Crowe about the vineyard.
Sure.
Sperminator.
At home.
Just at home, yeah. I'm not going to watch Sperminator.
Romancing the Bone.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, it's really good, man.
Yeah, okay, I'll watch that one.
Yeah, good stuff.
What are you doing tonight, Jase?
Tonight, I think a bit of takeaway action tonight, boys. Just chill out with my lovely wife.
What kind?
Probably go Thai.
Yum.
And tomorrow I'm checking out a new fishing haunt.
Don't drop it all over your driveway.
No,
Oh, that's right.
Oh, God, no. I'm going to go and have a bit of a fish tomorrow under the harbour bridge.
Oh, good on you.
Yeah.
That'll be the one, man.
I need to change it up a little bit, my venue, so I'm going to check out the harbour bridge tomorrow.
Oh, man. 2 of New Zealand's biggest bridges, side by side. The harbour bridge and the bridge of that massive... No, I'm sorry. Nah, I'm done. We're done. Those jokes are done. I feel terrible.
Don't feel terrible, Keyzie.
No, I do.
I can take it, mate. Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure bringing you the show today and indeed this week. Check out the podcast. Check out the Instagram account. Till Monday. We'll see you later.